Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more of the Long Dark in the Interloper mode. No time for BS, so we've got a brand new series here, since the last one ended in pain and sadness at the chain mauling from a bear. So I have learned my lesson. Don't go near the bears, stay away from the bears, and there is nothing that scares the bears. At least nothing that scares the bears permanently. The fire certainly didn't work. Let's see how long we can survive this time. I'm hoping that we end up in someplace decent. I think there's only 3 places that you can end up in. But I hope that we end up in a place in the daytime. Let's try that. Oh, is it dawn or is it dark? It is dark, and we are... Where in the holy hell are we? I think we're back in Pleasant Valley. I think? I don't know. Let's start wandering around here. Now, if you guys are just joining me on the Interloper mode for Long Dark, then I must tell you that the Interloper mode is definitely not for new players. And I'm not a new player, I'm not a super advanced player, I'm probably right in the middle, fairly intermediate. I do well for myself. We certainly made it a damn good long while on the Interloper mode. We just ended up getting jacked. Oh, negative 30 degrees Celsius outside, huh? That seems lovely. We ended up getting jacked, though, after avoiding a lot of death. And we ended up getting jacked by a bear. Man, there's a lot of sticks over here that I am really enjoying. Now, a few of the things that I do, not intentionally, well, I guess intentionally, but that I do that kind of hamstring me a little bit. First things first, I do not use maps. I learn the maps by playing on the maps, and other than that, I don't use any maps to try and remember where I'm going. So that is definitely not something that you want to do as a new player. I just do it because I think it's fun. The other thing is I don't have any feats. I still don't have any feats. We played quite a bit in the Interloper mode. We got pretty darn far, but it wasn't far enough to get me any feats. I think the closest one I have is the one that allows you to sprint using less calories. This has got to be Pleasant Valley. I really feel like it is. I got to keep moving, though, because we are... Okay, so the thing about the Interloper mode, you start with nothing, and this game is not about to give you anything at all. You have to go and frickin' find it for yourself. We're gonna be running. You start off with a full belly and plenty to drink, but the problem is you don't start off with any of the tools that you would need to, you know, make a fire or something. So, I'm just kind of wandering around, grabbing stuff as I see. Okay, this is good. Now I know where we are. We are definitely in Pleasant Valley, which is the best zone I feel you could get playing Interloper mode, but I hate Pleasant Valley so very damn much. Because Pleasant Valley is a massive map with not a lot of structures that you can use to keep yourself warm and or stay alive. There's a few, but not a ton. Let's go grab some of these cattail plants real quick. When I get up to this bridge, we're gonna find out exactly where we are. And the bridges are good. The bridges definitely help you keep your way, so to speak. You can see 1,847 calories. Calories are going to be going down very quickly. This is a fairly large bridge, so I'm hoping that this is something important. We are going to have to climb up here, though, somehow. Let me go see if I can find an area here that we can sneak on up. Now, at several of these bridges, there are a lot of very important things, like houses and the like. How is our hypothermia coming along? 16%. So not terrible yet, but not exactly great. Here we go. This should be an area right here where we can climb up. Right about here. Come on, baby. Work with me. Work with me, man. Sometimes you gotta kind of, you know, Skyrim it a little bit. There we go. All right, we made it. We're up and out of the water line. The water line is good for gaining those cattail stalks, which are excellent to eat. But the problem is you have super limited visibility while you're down there. Negative 26 degrees right now. You can see there's a little cabinish area right over there. And here we have the roadway. Let me take a look here real quick and see if I can remember exactly where we are just by looking at this roadway. That outbuilding right there should be fairly important. I think that this outbuilding brings us eventually... Let me think about this for a second. I was going to say to the farmstead. That's going to bring us to the edge of the zone. So we need to go this way. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look in here real quick, because every once in a while you can find some good stuff inside of these little tiny barns out here. And then we're going to kind of head that way following the road and maybe getting a little bit of... Oh man, there's a deer right there too. It figures, doesn't it? Nothing we can do about it. It's totally frozen. And we don't have any tools or anything like that. I will wander around this side real fast. We've got a boatload of sticks, which is very, very good. 27 degrees. It's warming up a little bit, but not very much. We're going to be very, very low on our condition. All right, let's keep going this way. That broken tree stalk right there and those trees right there tell me that we are close, very close to the farmstead. Those trees right there are the orchard-style trees. I don't know if you can see them because there's a bunch of regular trees in the way. Those trees right there are the orchard-style trees that line the farmstead area. 28 degrees, negative 28 degrees Celsius. I often just say 28 degrees. What I mean to say, though, always is negative 28 degrees Celsius. The reason why I'm picking up sticks, for those of you who are new to the game, is because it doesn't take any time. And you can break branches down for sticks, but the problem is on interloper mode, it is always ridiculously cold. So you're battling that cold all of the damn time. And the longer you stay out in the cold, obviously we're losing condition at the bottom left there. You can see our condition is now down to 84 already. So not only are we losing condition, but we're also repeatedly increasing our risk of hypothermia. Now, the one thing to note about the farmstead here is sometimes there's some wolf patrols. I want to use due care as we go across here. Now, some things that I'm going to try to do differently in this playthrough. I definitely want to hit the signal tower this time. And I want to make sure that we can get some maple saplings on this map. If there's one thing that Pleasant Valley is good for, it's getting a lot of saplings and trees and the like. So we definitely want to do that. Now, I also had missed a can opener here in the farmstead. I kind of wonder if you always get a can opener in the farmstead. Let's get inside real fast so we're not losing our condition any longer. It should be nice inside. 4 degrees Celsius, that's perfect. If we'll go over to our inventory, which I haven't even looked at yet because we've just been trying not to die, you're going to notice that this is all we have in the entirety of our inventory. The worst pants, the worst shirt, some crappy socks, some jeans, and some shoes. Not even a damn jacket. So first things first, let's see if we can find some good stuff in here. Maybe some food and some... one of the can openers. That would be fantastic if we could find a can opener. The last time I missed a can opener, just to let you guys know where it might be hiding, is it was behind this toaster. Like, you had to go here and see it. And I did not see it when I went there. As always, if I miss anything, feel free to let me know. If I'm still in the area on my playthrough, I always like to go back and try and grab the stuff that you guys let me know about. So, your comments are very, very wanted and appreciated. And God, I hope I see matches on the bottom right there inside of that crate. I think that's what they were. Yep, wooden matches. Okay, we're on our way. And some cedar firewood. The farmstead, excellent place to be, especially if you play outside of interloper mode. The reason why is because there is usually a metric ton of loot in here. And also... Even if there's not a ton of loot, even if you're just coming on interloper mode like this, oh, pinnacle peaches, baby. Only issue is we don't have a can opener yet. The only issue, or rather, the thing that you can always expect to find here is tons of wood and cloth. And on the interloper mode, wooden cloth is very, very valuable. On any mode, wooden cloth is valuable, but on interloper mode more so. So... And the reason why, in case you're wondering, is just because you need to constantly make a fire no matter where you are, otherwise you'll freeze to death. Inside of this stove, you can just, like, cook with it. There's nothing inside if you go look inside here. Let's keep wandering around, get this place looted. We've got 12 hours of daylight left, so very nice outside. I can already see a backpack right there. There's a bathroom over here that we need to look into. I'm just constantly looking around just to make sure I don't miss anything. Inside of the medicine shelf, absolutely nothing. The interloper mode, from what I have seen, gives you about 1/10 of the chance of getting something valuable, unlike the other modes. Let's take all this water. You can never have enough water. And remember, the only way that we can get water is to either boil water, which that uses precious matches, or we can get lucky and find it inside of a toilet like we did there. Last time I had played, there was a sewing kit right over there. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Sometimes there's something under this bench, and a lot of times there's something laying over here. There's the sewing kit. So I'm starting to see a lot of the same items that I had seen when I did my other playthrough in here, and I kind of wonder if that means that the exact same items are here, just maybe in different spots. Oh, this book is good too. Oh yes, more matches. I keep repeating myself. I'm not going to do it. I see that there, but I'm not going to do it. Want to find myself a can opener. That was something that we didn't have last time, and I was complaining about it forever, and we never got it. We ended up getting improvised knives and improvised hatchets before we found a damn can opener. That was a cup of herbal tea. The herbal tea, very good in this game because it allows you to gain bonus condition for 6 hours of rest. So that's kind of nice. I see something. Oh, we got it. We're set. That's it. This is the best game ever. We win. We just won Interloper mode. We've won Interloper mode because we managed to get a freaking can opener. All right. This is already a better start than we had last time. I'm so happy right now. Let's continue on. Did I check this? I sure did. The farmstead, a lot of rooms and a lot of stuff for you to get. Very nice place. If you're hunkering down and you're playing on the normal modes, it's so good because there's an area for you to trap outside. There's plenty of bunnies. There are plenty of deer. If you find yourself a gun, you can... Wow! Whoa! Holy cow. Worn work boots all this early in the game? This is incredible. Okay, the very first thing that we're going to do is put these on immediately. And we're going to break these down and put these together and get those all nice and fixed up. I see a first aid kit down here as well. Now, if things are the same, there should be a ski jacket somewhere in here. I wonder if it's in the same place it was last time. Oh, I see something on the ground over there right from here. It looks like herbal tea. The ski jacket, I think, is the best jacket that you can get in this mode. You want all these books. They're super heavy, but they're very good at starting fires. Very good. And a lot of times, unless you have a torch or something, because you can use... Oh, look at this. Little candy bar right there. With a torch, you can try over and over and over again on the same torch to light a fire. But until you get that, man, you are using matches. And, oh, it's a Summit Soda. I thought it was a damn herbal tea pack. Herbal tea pack, I would have taken that much before I would have taken an herbal, or a Summit Soda. Because the herbal tea pack gives you 5 herbal teas. Each are 100 calories as you brew them. And then on top of that, remember, they give you bonus condition back. And this is all about getting your condition back. In fact, if I was smart, I would just sleep right now. And we could sleep right now if we want to. Actually, I will sleep right now. The reason why is because we're burning calories. And we want to have the best amount of calories we can get. That's where the jacket was, by the way, under there the last time. We want... It's okay for us to be starving during the day, but we want to make sure that we sleep with calories as best we can. This Summit Soda is starting to go bad. I wonder if you get food poisoning from a Summit Soda. I never really checked. The other thing that I want to do here is I want to spend a lot of time. We're going to get as much sleep as we can. Probably only 6 hours, I would imagine. We are not very tired at all. That's the other issue. But I want to get as much rest in as we can. There we go. 89% of our condition. I feel good about that. Dry mouth, a little bit, but not too bad. I want to try and get a lot of cattail stalks while I'm here. I'm talking major cattail stalks. I wasn't really looking for them before because we needed to, A, find out where we were and then get inside as fast as possible. But now that I know where I am, I see that little guy right here as well. I want to snag those big time because those cattail stalks are really going to help you go far in this mode. I'll tell you what. They're 150 calories, each one of them. And, man, a lot of chocolate bars in this place. These guys are big lovers of candy. Well, I love candy too, so that kind of makes sense. Can't eat it like I used to, though, man. I'll tell you what. When I was a young guy, I'd be able to eat whatever I wanted. And it was no big deal. But then... You get a little bit older in life. Well, a little bit older, a lot older than I was in life. And suddenly, you need to start watching your figure. My girlish figure, so to speak. Beef jerky right over there. I already see that. I think there's a... I thought that was a book, but that's just a frame. Let's go grab some of the drawers over here. Very neat place, though, the farmhouse. Probably one of my favorite structures, and I actually wish... Now, I do love the lonesome of the Long Dark. That is probably one of my favorite things about it. But I like the farmhouse because it feels a little bit like home. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually a place with stuff in it. And I could see people genuinely living here. Now, I don't know much about Canada. So, I don't know what the standard Canadian house looks like. But the houses in this place are very, very Spartan. There's not much in them. They're very bare. And it's always cool to see one that looks like it was really lived in. You know what I mean? Like all these shelves and the kids' toys. And you got your little Tonka truck over there. I like that. I like that a lot. Over in here, so we haven't found very much yet. There is a basement. We're going to make sure to hit that as well. Always good stuff in the basement. Painkillers? Yep, I'll take them. Because the worst thing is to get jacked by a wolf. But it happened in our last playthrough. And obviously I got jacked by a bear. Bear in this mode is pretty much instant death from what I found. If I was near a house or something, I probably could have saved myself. But I was not. So the bear just had a freaking feast on our ass. I'll tell you what. I think I have this same exact clock sitting in my bedroom. Holla if you have this clock in your bedroom. My alarm clock is about, I don't even know, man. It's probably 12 years old. There's the jacket. Okay. So you do get those same items. At least it's seeming like that. It looks like the spawns are not, man, this jacket is beat. The spawns are not, they're random in their area, but the types of items that you get appear to be the same. So... we got ourselves a can opener. We got ourselves a jacket. We're doing real good. Let's go down to the basement and see if we can hit that area up, find some good stuff in there. Pretty sure that we've gone all through everything here. In the other cool things I had found in this game when I was going through my last playthrough, I found a fire starter. We found a hacksaw. I think we found a hacksaw in the barn house. The big red barn. That was really nice. While we're here, every once in a while, there's something good out on the patio, so let's check. Nope, of course, every time I say that there's something good here, there's not. -1 degree inside that little patio area. Fantastic area for if you want to not get cabin fever and you need to, like, live outside for a little bit. I always like to check these sheds. Sometimes there's some different things inside of these sheds, like just little items kind of caught right over here. I don't know if I've ever found anything in the sheds on the Interloper mode, but damn it, I'm going to keep checking. There's a car over there. While we're nice and warmed up, let's check this car out. In fact, we're going to run for this because we're not even tired in the slightest. Now, we don't have a pry bar. So, pop open the hood just because. Let's go inside here. You're going to notice much warmer inside of a car than outside. Love the purple interior here. Purple car interior. Very trendy. In the back seat, absolutely nothing. And how about the trunk? I imagine it's locked. It sure is, and we don't have a way to bust into it. So let's hope for ourselves. Let's hope to find a nice pry bar inside of the basement. Always like to check the doghouse. You never know. There might be a can of freaking dog food in there. Can of dog food is one of the best items you can get in this mode, man. I think it's, what, 450, 500 calories? Kind of dark in here, but you can break a lot of stuff down here as well for reclaimed wood and the like. I want to make sure to look behind all of these areas because even a single candy bar must not go uneaten. Oh, I will eat them all. Granola bars as well. Now, you don't have the best food in the Interloper, so we're not going to... Oh, see that? More matches, too. Are we up to 36 matches, then?
Will come in handy.
Yeah, baby. You're not going to find any power bars, which is unfortunate. The power bars are one of the best caloric items. Oh, a whetstone down there. Look at that. And, holy crap! Holy crap! A magnifying lens. Okay, so a magnifying lens is a pain in the ass, right? Because it's, like, almost impossible to get to work. But in this mode, not using a damn match is the best. It is the bomb. Oh, man, this is it. I feel so good. I felt so sad. Quality tools as well. I felt so sad when we died in our last mode. But we had gotten stabilized. I mean, we were hunting, we were fishing. I could have just stayed in one area. Heavy hammer already as well. Oh my god. And some cured leather. I don't ever remember just finding cured leather laying on the ground. That's kind of odd and interesting. This has been a treasure trove of crap so far. Frozen angler right there. Frozen angler, very useful because fishing is going to keep you alive. And we had a great time fishing. I wish I could have done more fishing, but I really want to do more fishing. In real life, I love fishing. Fishing is, man, it is one of my favorite pastimes. It's therapeutic, it's fun, and I had kind of been brought up on it. So my family, my father and I would go fishing all of the time, especially on vacation. When we were on vacation, like summer vacation when I was a little kid, we would fish every day, essentially. So you can never have enough fishing. I'm just trying to look around everything, and the reason why is, again, this, by the way, this heavy hammer is going to let us bust stuff up that we wouldn't normally be able to bust up, which is good. I don't usually like to use it. I would much rather keep it for getting our tools online, but it's nice to have. When I was a kid, though, we used to go fishing every day, and it's just one of those things that have kind of carried through me. But yeah, what I was saying was I like to look everywhere so that you guys have the opportunity to tell me about the things I miss, which is very, very important. Okay, so we have 5 hours of daylight left. The very first thing that I want to do is let us go and start repairing our clothing. We're going to need to break this down. How long does it take to break this down? We get... Oh, I don't want to repair it. I want to harvest it. We get 2 cured leather. It takes 1 hour and 15 minutes to break this down. I will gladly do that. We're going to need to grab a drink in just a second here, because we're going to want to keep our condition up as high as possible. We're going to lose a bunch of it when we go over to the radio tower. I am interested in doing that, though. I can't wait to do that. There was a viewer that was so sad that I didn't end up going over there. I know I had been saying, we're going to the tower, and then I totally didn't go there. Oh, we don't have any cloth. Okay, that's totally fine. We're gonna get some cloth. We can get some cloth right now. Let's break down some of this crap. Oh, we need to wear these better sports socks. I never found wool socks in our last playthrough either. I would really like to find some wool socks. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. And this is gonna take a while to do, if you notice. It's gonna take, I think, like probably 1.5 hours. Yep, 1.5 hours for this. But let's make sure to do it. We want these boots in good condition. You want to keep all of your clothing in good condition if you can. The reason why is because if you allow it to wear out, you can't fix it. So, just something to know. I'm going to go break this down real fast. And like I said, there is plenty of cloth upstairs that we can get. 2 hours left still, it says. Let's go and start on the jacket here. It's going to take 45 minutes to repair this jacket. That's totally fine. We should have enough for 2 repairs on the jacket. Let's see how good this gets us. 63%. All right, we're going to need a lot more cloth. So, let's go upstairs while we still have some light. We'll wander around, find out where we want to sit out at for a little bit here. We'll take a snooze, regain some of our energy. And then the next thing that we're probably going to do... Well, you know what? We have some time left. And since we have some time left here, it's very cold outside, but I don't mind burning up my energy a little bit. And plus, these new clothing are going to help us quite a bit. Let's see if real quick, that's where the other big red barn is, by the way, out that way, by those haystacks. Let's see if real quick we can find ourselves some cattail stalks. If I can get a couple cattail stalks, I would be really, really happy. And I seem to remember there we go, right here. A nice trio of cattail stalks. I think that there might be some over there. I don't know. Let's go grab this. Even if we're outside a little bit and we get maybe a little, you can't really get a little hypothermia. We get a little bit toward hypothermia. I'm not super worried about it. You can see our chilledness is going down very, very quickly. I'm just going to walk over here real quick just to kind of take a look at some things. All right, that's all I wanted. Let's head over here. I'm going to try and get some wind chill factor. Now, I don't know if there's a lot of wind right now, to be fair. Negative 15 in the wind chill areas where we can protect ourselves from the wind. So that's not bad at all. I'm going to head this way a little bit. See if we can find maybe 3 more cattail stalks. Usually there's some by the bridge area. So we are getting pretty damn cold. Alright, though. I think this is fine. I'll give up a little bit of our bodily warmth for some cattail stalks, man. Ooh. Couple of sticks. No one ever looked a gift stick in the eye. Oh, right over there. Hold on. I think I see something. I think I see a whole slew of them right there, guys. Yes. Cattail stalks for days. We're going to grab all these. 3 of them. And then we're going to head on back, I would say, so that we're not going to get any hypothermia. Well, all right, we'll look around this rock. And then we'll head on back. Nice. Oh, by the way, the cattail stalk heads you can utilize for tinder. So they are good all around. Every part of the cattail stalk is good. Don't cry, Jennifer. We're heading back right now. Don't you worry. We're not even encumbered yet because we have not found very much stuff, as is often the case in the Interloper. In the beginning, you're not going to find very much. I had read something in the wiki kind of interesting. The wiki had said that when the birds flutter away... Where are those birds at? Hold on, let's stop for a second. All right. They had said when the birds flutter away, that means that a change in the atmosphere... Well, the weather is coming. So I wonder how true that is. Usually that means that, like, it's going to go from being nice outside to sucking, or whatever have you. Still considered daylight, huh? Pretty interesting. Alright, we are inside. We got a whole slew of cattail stalks. I'm probably going to eat up our pinnacle peaches and stuff first, though. And while we're here, you know, you want to use all the available time you can. So, like, while we're here, we're not going to have a lot of visibility. But let's break some curtains down, for instance. This is going to give us a lot of cloth, and I hate to put you guys in the dark. I feel really bad about that, so sorry, guys. But we're going to break down a bunch of these. That's going to get us a little tired. You always want to have a huge slew of cloth on you. Someone asked why I keep so much cloth on me. There's a couple reasons. One, it's because obviously you want to be able to repair. But the other reason is that with the cloth, you can make yourself a snow fort outside, which is very, very nice. I wonder if you guys can see it all here. I've got my brightness cranked up a little bit so that it's not, like, totally dark when I play. And I wonder if that's helping you guys a little bit. Normally, I hate to put you guys in the dark. What I really want to find is a lantern. I had never found that on the last playthrough, and I would really enjoy finding it this time. Someone had said that often it spawns on the top of one of the dressers over here. Alright, so we've got quite a bit of cloth right now. I don't mind grabbing a drink. We've got 2.5 kilograms of water, so not too shabby. While we're at it, let's go and break down some things. Break down some crates. I don't want to use the heavy hammer for this. The reason I'm not using the heavy hammer is we want to keep as much durability on it as possible. So we're just going to use our hands on anything that we can use our hands on. A lot of times you can do chairs, but not all of them. See, some of these chairs give you cloth and some don't. Very interesting. Some of the chairs upstairs we might be able to get. Let's go grab those real... Oh, some of the chairs down here I'll bet, too, in this kitchen area. Let's do this. Yep, right here. 2 hours for this. But that's going to get us nice and tired so that we're going to get a better snooze. Let's go ahead and break this one down as well. Another 2 hours. That means it'll be 4 hours of darkness left, I should say. And at this point, we've gotten a fairly good amount of wood, man. Let's go hit the hay. Just check right around here real fast. Okay, let's go hit the hay real quick. Then we're going to head on. And actually what I'll do, I'll probably hit the hay real quick. And then we'll probably just wrap it up. Let's see how we end up off at, though. Let's go over here real fast. Grab something to drink. Oh, you know what? Let's drink this soda. Because it's looking damn worse for wear. That's for sure. 250 calories on the soda. And then I'm going to grab this piece of beef jerky for 350 calories. You can see we're getting a little bit of a dry mouth there. Let's go ahead and drink this. We have 8 cattail stalks, which I'm really happy about. Oh! Cattail stalks, I guess, are a lot like a celery style of food. That's kind of what it tastes like. 590, huh? we'll probably be able to sleep 7 hours. You normally want to sleep as much as you can, but our condition is pretty good, and I don't feel like using up a cattail stalk to get like another like 2 hours of sleep. Our condition should be, yeah, right there, 100%. I was gonna say, it should be damn close to 100% when we wake up. All right, man. So it is a new day. It sounds quite beautiful outside. Let's take a look. We're gonna be doing a lot.
Right now.
Oh, give it a break, Jennifer. We're gonna be doing a bunch of repairing for our clothing, for darn sure. Let's go ahead and leave this farmhouse, just see what it's like outside. And then, and I'm gonna show you guys where it is real quick, as long as it's not like crap outside. Oh, it's lovely. I mean, it's negative 22 degrees, so it sucks. But look at that beautiful sky. That right there, baby, that huge antenna is where we're gonna head next, because I think there might be some really good loot up there, and I want to be on the lookout for saplings and the like. Guys, hope you're enjoying our second try at the Long Dark Interloper mode. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.